In project management, you can view it on the project level. You can also view it by task. You can view it by users. You can also select a date range here as well. You can see what projects are due today, what projects are due this week, what projects are due next week, and what projects are overdue. You also have the project status summary here. I have 12 pending projects, 6 projects that are in progress. I have none ready for review. To go in and view these projects, you can click here on the link, and it will take you to all the pending projects. Same thing for in progress or ready for review. As you scroll down, you can see project summary by user. And then you can also see recent activity for projects and tasks. This shows you recent activity for everybody within the company. To the right, you can also view it by tag. As you can see, we have quite a few tags here. To go in and look at these different projects with these tags, you can click on the tag. And here are those 3 projects that have the urgent tag assigned to it. To go in and view this on a client level, you can click Clients, and it will show you all of the projects that they have overdue, pending, in progress, ready for review, and completed. You can sort by client name and client type. You can also do a search for their name. When you click on their name, it will bring you in and it will pull up all of the projects for them. If we go back out to project management, you can also view this on a project level by clicking projects. You can see here you've got your client name, your project name, the tags that may or may not be assigned to that project, the tasks. As you go through and complete them, it will show you which tasks have been completed. If there is a memo, you will be able to see that here. Notes here, the end date, the out date, the due date. If it passes the due date, it will turn red. You can see the status of the project here, client groups if they were assigned, the manager of the project, and the partner of the project. You can also go in and filter these by clicking on Filter, and you can assign different filters here. You can do it by tag, by client, due date, status, manager, partner, and client group. Once you have applied your filters, let's say we only wanted them for this client, we're going to hit Fetch, and it will find all of that client's projects. We're going to go in, we're going to reset and fetch, and it resets your filters. To get back to the main dashboard, you can click here on Dashboard. You can also switch over to a client level here. We will look at project management settings momentarily, and then we can also add new projects from here. If you ever needed to export this to an outside source, you can export this file to a CSV, an Excel, or a PDF. To create a new project, we're going to click on New Projects. We're going to go here to Project. We're going to type in our project name. We're going to say yes. We're going to assign a due date. You can also add an extension date here. You can set this to where it requires a final review. We're going to add it to this client. You can select an end date. You can also have it set to repeat. We're going to leave the billing partner and manager as myself, but these can be anybody in your practice. You can assign a number of turnaround days, or if you put an end date and out date here, it will automatically calculate that for you. You can also put a project memo here as well. As we go down, you can see project tasks are here. We're going to add a couple of rows, just generic rows. We're going to assign a due date to these. We're going to leave me as the assigned person, but you can go in and change these. And you can add additional people to these as well. So let's go in and we'll do 2 here. We're going to go up, and before we save, you can also go and you can add the tags here. We're going to click this button and you can add whichever tags you would like. Then we're going to hit save, and it will say success. and it will say email sent successfully. So it has sent me an email letting me know that there is now a project to be worked. If we go back to the client side and we pull up that client we just assigned this project to and go to the project tags, it is located here. We can click here to go into it. You can add documents from here by uploading a file. So if we go to upload a file, it will say success. And as we scroll down here, you can see documents here. That's a document we just uploaded. You can also add project notes here, and you can also email those notes to a user here. As we go through and we start marking off tasks, you can see here, it will update. And each time a task is completed, it will send that next user a note letting them know it is ready to be completed. Once you complete all of those, it's going to say ready for review because we have it set to require final review. So we're going to hit save. Now, when we go back into project management, you're going to see that there's one ready to review. We're going to click here. Here's the one that we just did. We're going to click on this. We're going to scroll down. You can review everything, review your documents, review your notes. Scroll up. Once you're sure that it's set and good to go, you're going to click finish review. You can also click failed review and send them a note letting them know what else they would need to do for it. We're going to go ahead and hit finish review, and it will change that to completed, and then it's all set. As we go back out to project management and we go to the right, you can see your new project here that you just did. You can also create from a company template here. When we click on this, it's going to bring up this list right here. These are templates that have been created by us. We can go in and select this template, select create, and it will pull up that project template for me that has already been made. To make these templates, you're going to go to your drop arrow and create new template. We're going to come here and we're going to name this template. You can assign your due date here, billing partner, your turnaround days, the manager, set it to repeat, have it require final review, complete task in order, and you can also add rows here. We're going to hit save. So it will say success. So now what we're going to do is we're going back to project management, and we're going to click create from company template. And as you scroll down, here's the one we just made. So as I click here and click create, here it is. So last thing that we're going to review is going to be project management settings. As you click here, you can see on your left, you've got your tags available here. Anything that does not have a lock next to it, you can go in and edit. Once you edit something, just make sure you go and click save. As you scroll down, you can see some settings for your email notifications here and other settings as well. And here we have the company template library. So there are a few different ways that you can do this. We do have a master template library. When you click on this, you can go in and you can add all of our different templates here. You can view the tasks for these templates. To move them into the list, we're going to click add. So we're going to do corporation formation paperwork. We're going to select add. It will say added. We're going to go back into project management settings, and here it is. The other way to get a template here is to create a project template. You can create these from scratch. So we're going to say training video W2. You can assign a due date, billing partner, turnaround days, manager, set it to repeat. Basically, it works the exact same way as a normal project. You can go in and add your rows. And if you set this to repeat, every time it hits that deadline, it will automatically do this for you. We're going to click save, and it will say success. So when we go back into project management and go back into the settings, here's the one that we just created. You can go into it by clicking here. Now, if we would like to mass assign this to our clients, we're going to click the check mark to the left. We're going to select duplicate. It's going to pull up that project that you just created here, the template. And on the right, it will have your client names. You can go in and select all of them if you would like to apply it to all, or you can select a few. You can also search. We're going to select the clients we would like to apply it to. Then we will hit clone project. It will say success. So if we go look at the client that we assigned this to and go to their projects tab, here it is. We can go into it from here. We can complete our tasks and save. And it will note it's completed.